Okay, so Kent from Kent's Paint Chat back with you again, and a little box has turned up from Perry Miniatures. This is my new French army. It's probably the beginning of it, but it's also a very big part of it. I've got a Prussian army that I've put in process of being ordered, plus a new Crusader army. So I've been kind of buying miniatures, so I'm looking around me going, I've kind of gone a bit insane. So what I'll do is we'll open the beast, and then I'll have to get a few bits and pieces out, but yeah. So when I sold my last French army, because this will be my fourth, because I'm a bit crazy, and I've sold my armies in the past when people have gone, "Ooh, can I have that?" So this time I was like, actually, let's do it and keep it. Is that possible for me? Yeah, of course it's possible. Is it going to happen? We shall see. Alright, let's get rid of the knife so we don't chop ourselves, and let's put that on the ground. It's a full box. It's pretty big. So, oh my goodness. So, we have a few of these. The new box ones. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's more. So, there's 4 of those to start with, but there's more. We've got 2 boxes of those. We've got 1. I'm not even going to tell you. These like artillery and cavalry, 2 different kinds of lances, and these, plus just the odd command pack. Right, so we got up to 5 of those, 6, 7, whoops, now we've uncovered a few more of those. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more. Plus another, they're obviously cavalry, another 4 of those, another 6. Oh my goodness. Yeah, even for me this is going to be fun, eh? Another one. That's another one. How many boxes of those do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 boxes of those. Should be a good start to the army. Plus, we have a box of these, which I have another box of those coming from somewhere else, which should turn up in the next day or 2, so we'll have 2 of those. I'll probably just put those into, well, I do guard, or maybe some, who knows. Anyway, 2 boxes of those. We have a box of hussars. We have, chasseurs, box of chasseurs. And we have 2 boxes of dragoons. Oh my goodness me. So let's just stop it there. Okay, so there we have the new beginnings of my, the beginnings of my new French army. So there's a couple of those boxes are stacked 3 highest, the 123s, FN18, FN17, I believe those are all artillery. FN10s and 15s, 110s I should say. So yeah, should be, I think there's a couple of lots of Lancers in there somewhere, but yeah, so that should keep me busy for a few days. I've also got 180 front rank French, plus I've also got some front rank Lancers, and I've already glued up a box of Warlord games as well. But not only that, but as I said, I've kind of gone a bit mad, and all of those, and round the corner, and all those books, plus there's a pile down the bottom there, and a pile of books there. Yeah, like so, Flames of Wars minis, boxes, and blisters, and more books, and just everything. So a lot of this I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna just keep the Russians and the Germans. So if I was like to open one of the drawers, you can see. Let's just focus on it. Sorry about the lighting; it makes them look terrible. But yeah, he's just heaps. So those are Americans. They're gonna American Paris. I'll sell those. Yeah. So just, and these things here are chock-a-block with figures. So I'll just pause. So yeah, and that's not even like, I've got those knights. Haven't even started those. I've got Arabs and French Foreign Legion, which I might flick off. Yeah, there's just stuff everywhere. There's like other World War II 28mm sitting in packets there. So I probably need to have a bit of a clean out. Get rid of some stuff that I don't need. Yeah, I want to keep the Russians and most of the German Flames of War, but there's like you didn't even see, it was two huge foam cases full of British, plus drawers and drawers and drawers of British tanks. There's these boxes here full of unmade British, like Churchills and all kinds of things. Some of them are is it Skytreks? I haven't even had a look to see, but yeah, I like bags, like 88s, and just bags and bags and bags of artillery and all kinds of things. So if you know anyone that's looking for some 15mm, I mean, there's even the odd French. I've never had French before. Just crazy. So, and I've got my other painting for War Games Illustrated, plus I've got some painting for some guys. That army there, I've got to build and paint some SS in New Zealand, 28mm. Well, actually not for that, for the next order that will be coming. So it's all fun and games. There's going to be plenty of Napoleonics coming up, guys. So the madness is continuing. So we've had the madness before. Last time the madness hit, I spent 5 weeks at Christmas and painted like an absolute idiot. Well, this time I can't because I've got a full-time job. But I'm sure I'll find time to do some painting. So I've got a whole bunch of finished figures over here. Greeks, more Greeks. Like, so I had been working on my last lot of Greeks, and I sent those away to the client before they got photographed. Well, I'm afraid the same thing's going to happen with these guys. I just don't have the time to do the photographing. They've got to be sent away. So, which is a shame because they look really cool. But I'm also working on American War of Independence 28mm over here. Yeah, and I've got some Dark Age figures over there that I need to finish. So there's lots on the table. So not much, like there's no real photographs, just complete madness of Napoleonics and Battlefront and Skytreks 15mm Flames of War, or whatever you used your 15mm for. So yeah, take care, guys. I hope that you are also enjoying some madness with your figures, and if you're like me, you're building up armies. So take care, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. There's going to be plenty of painting coming your way. See you later, guys. Yeah, so I just thought I'd chuck up a few photos of some of the British Flames of War that once again I'm going to be getting moving all these on. Hopefully you find someone that will enjoy all these. So yeah, these were in the foam cases. So just an amazing collection, really. I mean, I used to have quite a collection before of German and Russians before, and as most of you will already know, I have this hankering of selling bits and pieces that I then end up buying again. And yes, so when I bought the Germans, I was asked, well, if you pay a little bit more, you can have everything. So I just thought, well, actually, why not help out a mate, and at the same time I can use it to help maybe fund some paints or one of the new armies that I'm looking at for the Napoleonics. So it's all kind of cool. Yeah, so these guys here, someone's already just messaged me before and said, hey, can I have the long range desert? So they're probably already gone, which is kind of cool. That was pretty quick. Yeah, lots of books. Yeah, I don't know if the books are worth much these days because obviously they change, their rules and bits and pieces. So some of them might be all right, but I've got a lot of doubles of the books, so I'll be flicking all the ones on to do with the Allieds that I don't want, and anything that I've got doubles of, I will also flick on. So sadly, books are too expensive for most people overseas. Like when you're shipping them, so they'll have to go to people here. It's actually Flames of War that got me back into wargaming after I had a 10-year break. Just saw a tiger in a shop window, a Battlefront tiger, and I was like, ooh, can I have one of those? I said to my wife. She said yes, and it was the beginning of the end again. Gee, look at all these, just tons and tons. And then there's these boxes here. Lots of blisters. I was quite flabbergasted with just the amount of figures. And look, this isn't even all of it. This is just some of it. So if you're in New Zealand and you see this and you're like, oh, I could do with some of those, PM me. Message me on Messenger, and if it's not already gone, you might be able to do a deal. But yeah, I'll let that just flick on, and I won't say any more. I don't normally try and say that I'm selling stuff on here, so I'll just let it flick over. So as I said before, if you haven't subscribed, please do, and leave a message. Maybe you're into some madness of collecting at the moment. Give us a heads up, and let me know what you're collecting. Maybe you're also building some Napoleonic armies or something like that. Napoleonic armies are always my favourite. But yeah, signing off. Cheers, guys.